So we've got some chilly temperatures to start. By that measure, 55 isn't so bad, right? Some big swings in the afternoon. We'll probably end up around 60 in quite a few spots. You see Wiscasset at 57, right now 56 in Sanford. So on the way to about 60, likely not going to get there in the mountains, staying in the 50s throughout the day. A lot of sunshine though, so it feels really nice to be outside. And I think tomorrow is a lot like today, just a few degrees warmer. So the beginning part of the weekend is really positive. We're in the mid-60s with a lot of sunshine. It does get more complicated after that, so let's get to that. Tonight, temperatures drop down to the 40s and some 30s, not nearly as cold as last night because the winds aren't quite as flat and the air mass is just not quite as cold as it was last evening. These are closer to average lows here. And then tomorrow, again, beautiful, 65-ish. Not, particularly warm, but a little bit above average for this time of the year. The mountains in northern Maine stay in the 50s. And then clouds start rolling in on Sunday. There's a storm to our south, which we're going to talk more about here in a minute, but that will bring some additional cloud cover in on Sunday, particularly along the coastline. I don't think, though, that it's a mostly cloudy day. I just think there's more clouds around when compared to Saturday. Some of these are high, thin clouds, and there'll be some mid-level clouds involved in that as well. But still a pretty nice day. We have it around 60. You can see this model has a couple of mid-60s. That's certainly a possibility. It is cooler across northern Maine as temperatures stay cooler there. And then Monday continues to be the biggest question mark in this 3-day weekend here. And it's gotten closer, the European versus the GFS, as far as that subtropical low to our south. Neither bring it directly in. But you'll notice that the GFS model brings rain across the southern third or so of the state spatially, whereas the Euro model just holds it off. So the way we're playing it right now is showers over the southern half of the state. But you can see that there's still a little bit of play as to how much rain we could be looking at here. The models did come together on Tuesday, giving us rain through the first half of the day there. So at least they kind of came together on a solution on that, but there's still some differences here. So if you look at the European model, the rain is held basically at the border here, and then showers come in on Tuesday and we get about a ½ inch to an inch out of that. So this is still the area that we're watching. Again, I think showers over southern Maine is the best way to look at Monday unless something drastically changes. Looks coolish into Wednesday and Thursday, and overall the next 10 days looks more unsettled than we've grown accustomed to, so more chances of rain. Obviously we all know we could use that. So we'll keep an eye on what that plays out to be. But I think as far as if you have the weekend, the longer weekend, it's kind of in order. Saturday's the best day, Sunday's second, sure. Monday's likely to be the least appealing, at least, day.
To be outside?
To be outside.
Yeah, to
get your indoor stuff done. We haven't had much time for that is true.
Yeah, and it's fall. People want to get under a blanket and
right.
Cozy up with a bowl of soup or something. Monday's the good day to do that.
We have a mutual friend, Kim, who's already watching the Hallmark movies. So that's always an option.
We hit Halloween.
It's always an option.
All right. Thanks, Keith.